What's going on, guys? Brian from Better Build Fitness here. Before we start the video, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to my amazing wife who gave me this Valentine's Day gift. Goku's Gym, huge Dragon Ball Z fan, used to watch her when I was a kid. I don't know if there's any fans out there, but I absolutely love this shirt, can't wait to wear it when I train. But I wanted to show you guys it because I'm super psyched about it. And moving on, this is going to be the first of many recipe videos. So today we are going to be doing a healthy barbecue chicken video with parboiled brown rice and broccoli. So starting off, this is a highly requested video, or type of video I should say. A lot of my clients, friends, and family have been wanting me to share some of the recipes that Steph and I make, and kind of how I make these meals that we have, you know, throughout the days, throughout the weeks, and just what we do for our meal prep. And I want to show you guys because it's really important. Of course, y'all know, sorry, that's the oven going off, but of course y'all know how important nutrition is. We could be training 6-7 days out of the week, but if you don't have our nutrition on point, you know, we can expect our results to just diminish and be all over the place, because we need to train for our goals, but we need to eat for our goals as well. So this is highly important. This is where the real progress is. And as far as meal prep goes, we can prepare to succeed, or we can prepare to fail. So this is how we start that preparation. And a lot of people have misconceptions about meal prep in general, that it can be really time consuming, that you have to cook the same types of foods, and it has to taste bad. Not at all, guys. You can make it very fun, very flavorful and exciting, and you know, have some variety with it. So like I said, first of many that I'm going to be sharing with y'all, just to show you the type of variety you can have, add flavor to your meals, and not make meal prep so, you know, boring, or kind of put it on this pedestal where it usually is set. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make this meal. Very easy, very simple, and honestly does not take a lot of time. That's another misconception about meal prep, is that it takes hours and hours to do it, but we like to keep it simple, but still effective. So starting off, I'm going to be doing this parboiled rice. I'm going to be cooking it in the rice cooker, and as I showed y'all before in my grocery shopping video, we use this parboiled brown rice. So it's partially boiled in the husk. It tastes and looks like white rice, but it has all the nutrients of brown. So it's really, really good. I myself don't like brown rice. It's just really bland to me, and I can't have that like day in and day out for my meals. So this is something that we never get tired of, and I think you guys will enjoy it as well. And by the way, if you haven't checked out that grocery shopping video, it's the last one that I posted, go check it out. It's on there right now. Might give you some helpful tips as to what to get when you go to the store. Anyways, rice cooker. Definitely invest in one of those. If you do not have one of those, this is a staple in any type of meal prep. Just makes things way easier. You can multitask while it's cooking. You can do other things on the stove, things like that. So definitely go get you one. It's like 10-15 bucks, guys. So really, really inexpensive. All we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this bag of rice, have my measuring cup right here. I usually do about 1.5 cups dry. So I'm just gonna pour it on in here. Alright, so just pour it on in. And I don't know if you'll be able to see on the video, but there's a little meter kind of right here, a little measurement where it's going to show you the amount of cups. So for 1.5 cups, I usually fill it right below that 3-cup line. So you kind of almost double the water for whatever amount of cups of rice that you do. So just going to fill this up. Good there. Pop the lid on, press it down. It's on cook now. Takes about 25-30 minutes, I would say, for the rice on a regular basis. So it's, like I said, really simple. Now I can set it and forget it, and then start on the chicken. So we have over here, we have the oven preheated to 400 degrees. So first and foremost, make sure you preheat the oven. 400 degrees should be the same for no matter, you know, what oven you have. Should be pretty universal. I'm gonna cut the chicken here, and then I will come back to you guys when it's all filleted, and I'll explain to you guys kind of what I did to get it there. All right, chicken back in. rice is cooking in the rice cooker. We have the oven preheated, so I'm fixing to put the chicken in the oven. What I've done is I have cut all the fat off, trimmed it off, and I filleted each breast in half, and I'm gonna lay them on. I have a cooking pan lined with aluminum foil. I sprayed the foil with this just olive oil cooking spray, and then what I do is I lay them on, and just like this. Space them out a little bit. And then what I do is I take a little bit of olive oil right here. I'm just fill up a teaspoon, and I kind of just drizzle it lightly on each one. I'm going to do that to each side. Kind of rub it in a little bit. I feel like this kind of helps with the flavor, and it really gives it, I feel like it makes it a little bit like juicier because it's kind of cooking on there in a way. This part probably is optional, guys, but like I said, it's just something I like to do. All right. All right. The reason this is so easy is because we're only going to use one seasoning. Well, two if you count the barbecue sauce. So I'm just going to sprinkle some pepper on here. On each one. I'll do it on the opposite side after I'm done here. I have a basting brush. And I have this sugar-free barbecue sauce. Like I mentioned in plenty of videos, this stuff is the bomb. It is amazing. 0 calorie or 10 calories really per serving, but it is awesome. So all I'm gonna do here, I have it already poured out in this cup. I'm gonna take this basting brush, just kind of dip it in. I'm gonna just sort of brush it evenly over each one. Just kind of let that barbecue flavor seep into it as it cooks. I'm going to do the same to the other side. A little pepper here. And because this is 0 sugar, guys, we'll still add a little bit of barbecue sauce on the side after this meal is done, but this just really gives it a great flavor. Huge misconception with chicken is that it's super bland and boring to have chicken, rice, and broccoli. This is kind of just kicking it up a notch. Just finished off a little bit here. All right, now we're ready to set it in the oven. So 400 degrees, guys. Gonna set this right here in the top rack. I'm gonna set the timer for 25 minutes, and I will check in with y'all when it's done. All right, guys, so the timer just went off. I'm gonna pull the chicken out of the oven. Show y'all how it looks. Make sure you don't get hit in the face with that smoke, like I just said. But that's what it looks like. Promise it tastes even better than it looks. But I'm gonna bring it over here, just cool it down a little bit. And so this basically makes 6 pieces. 2 halves equal, 1 whole chicken breast. I do 2 and Steph does 1. So this will last us 4 meals for the both of us. So today's Sunday, it'll last us Monday and Tuesday lunch for both of us. So it really does go a long way. This whole process honestly took about 30 minutes. Real quick, like I said, while the rice is cooking, it's done here, and you can see all done, ready to be served. What we'll do is we'll kind of divvy this up into separate Tupperwares, 2 for Steph, 2 for me, and then we're done. So like I said, save a lot of time. when we're making more than just this meal, while the chicken's in the oven and the rice is cooking, we might be cooking some ground turkey or something else, doing 2 meals at once, but it allows you to save that time. And like I said, it doesn't have to be this whole long drawn out process. It doesn't have to be bland either. So it's, like I said, first of many videos I'm going to be bringing to you guys to show you exactly what we eat. This is a fantastic recipe. Like I said, all we do is put a little bit of rice. I do about 1.5 cups. Steph does about maybe 3/4 cup of rice. Put the chicken breast in there, and then add some frozen broccoli as well. You can do fresh broccoli if you want. We do the frozen because it's a little more convenient, and you still get the same nutrients. So we'll do the frozen broccoli, and then we'll put a little bit of that same sugar-free barbecue sauce on the side, and that's the meal. You can pair it if you want with other vegetables. If you want, instead of the rice, you can do potatoes. So you can kind of mix and match, guys. It doesn't have to be, you know, the same thing every time. You can always mix it up, always change it up. And this, honestly, is a new recipe for us. So we're always kind of trying new things, seeing what tastes good. And I promise you, I will take y'all on the way and introduce you to everything, you know, that we try that is enjoyable to us. Be on the lookout. Spoiler alert, for the next video is going to be our famed turkey chili. This has been a super popular meal that we have made. It's actually Steph's creation, and it first came out when we were at our engagement party, and we didn't even get to have any because everybody just ate it up and absolutely loved it. So I cannot wait to show you guys that. That's one of our favorite meals to do. We usually do it for a dinner meal rather than a lunch, but that will be for another recipe video. So that's going to be it for this, guys. You know, hope this was simple enough to, you know, follow, and please, you know, like, comment, subscribe on the video. Let me know how you like this type of cooking recipe video. Like I said, one of many. I hope this can really shed some light on how, you know, cooking, meal prep, getting our nutrition on point is a little bit easier than maybe we thought, and a lot more enjoyable. So till next time, I will see y'all in the next video.